Hello and welcome to today's edition of the Pastor's Study. You know, Solomon is telling us some things that God likes and some things that God doesn't like as we continue working our way through Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 20. One of the things he says in verse 10, he says, a differing weight and differing measures, both of those things the Lord hates. Now, what he's talking about is when you say you have a pound, but it's not really a pound. When you're cheating someone by shaving off some weight in your balance scale. You know, in Solomon's day, they used a balance scale. My grandfather used to have balance scales all over the house. He loved to collect them. And, you know, you could easily have rigged the balance weight to be less than what it was, or to be more than what it was, so that, you know, if you were selling an item, you would sell and give them less. It would be cheating. Or to say, you know, to take a basket, a bushel basket, but make a smaller basket that's not really a full bushel. These things the Lord finds an abomination. Another thing that the Lord finds as an abominable is when you're going out there and trying to make a deal, and you're trying to persuade somebody, and you talk about, oh, this is too expensive, oh, you gotta get it cheaper. And then after you make the deal, and you've been complaining the whole time you're trying to make the deal, you walk away and you go like, yes, I was successful, oh, I snookered him. This is another thing, because it's cheating. You've been lying. You've been saying, you know, it's too expensive, and then you go away and you pride yourself in the way that you schemed and cheated somebody out of some money. You know, these things are some things that God finds abominable. But he also says some things that are good. He says, you know, the hearing ear and the seeing eye, and the person that watches out and pays attention, these things are things that the Lord made. And then he says, you know, the individual who works hard, a lad who distinguishes himself, a young man who works hard and is diligent, you know, this is a good thing. This is his conduct is pure and right. You know, this is a good thing. But then he says, you know, that individual that spends too much time sleeping, too much time getting rest, he says, you know, they'll suffer. You know, they will not have what they need, but the one who is diligent will have enough. So think about your life and how you live it. Would the Lord find your life an abomination because of how you live? Or would he be happy in the way that you act? Till next time in the Pastor's Study, goodbye, and may God